And now we have the nominees for the Bitch Ass of the Year award. And the winner is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, you a bitch. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh yeah!
Let's go. Good morning. That's for my grandchildren. Welcome to the Wacky Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have you all with us. And this first hour is brought to you in part by BetUS.com, celebrating its 31st year. Boosters, props, parlays, and more. BetUS.com, where the game begins. If y'all will allow me a couple of minutes, Victor Locke, you a asshole for that opening.
Oh.
I love you, but I hate you at the same time.
That makes sense.
That's about as bad as you playing NHL 94 and waking me up with a roaring headache. All right, coming up on this edition of why are you looking like that, Droidd? Why, Droidd? What are you doing?
Not sure.
Oh, he's looking at something. All right, coming up on this edition of Snowman in the Morning, we'll discuss the fallout from the trade for Luka Doncic, and I think Droidd has something. What you got for us? Man, will you say something? You're starting to worry
I'm
me.
watching the Six Invitational.
Oh, okay. I get what he's
I
doing.
should make you go stand in the corner for that, but I'm not going to because I know it interests you. Arku's the first one in, said the Warriors don't have a future. They got a better one than OKC does. OKC will forever be a second round team. Period.
And you'll only say that on the air.
I'll say it off the air.
You have yet to.
You haven't been around when I said it. Smart ass.
I've been here since early this morning.
Go stand in the corner. He's watching something else anyway. All right. Everybody's thinking that there will be a fallout from the Luka Doncic Anthony Davis situation.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it to rest. Because I'm sick of people. I'm sick and tired of it already. All right. The news broke Sunday night. Everybody is saying
You're fired
over that trade
to Nico. Because they come up for Nico's head.
Mm-hmm. I say Nico knew what he was doing.
I'm pretty sure he knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing, and I'll tell you why. Luka Doncic is lazy. He doesn't play defense. He doesn't want to. Let me put it another way. He doesn't. Give me this button right here. I should have led with this in the first place, but I'll leave with it now. There will not be a fallout from this trade because both players deserve to be traded. Luka doesn't play defense. Anthony Davis can't stay healthy. Period. Making some adjustments here, y'all. Hold on. Period. Point blank. End of story. Anthony Davis has never played defense since he's been in the NBA and never will play defense.
Too afraid of getting hurt.
He's too busy. Thank you, Victor. He's too busy getting hurt. He's too busy styling and profiling somewhat on the sidelines. Anthony Davis will never be the same again, and he hasn't been the same since he's been in Los Angeles when he got robbed of a unanimous MVP in the finals because he's the reason the Lakers won that bubble championship, period.
Let's be for real. When your uniform has become street clothes, that's not a good look.
Derrick Rose, anybody? And I hate saying that because I loved watching Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
But the latter part of his Bulls career,
his style play got dangerous and he wasn't really taking care of his legs.
Mm-hmm.
And two people got in his head and gassed him up.
Even with all the braces that he had on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, until Anthony Davis decides to play a full season, and mind you, folks, he hasn't played the full season yet. The most games he's played in the season has been 74, and that came in New Orleans. He's like LeBron in so many ways. He can't stay healthy. He can't play a full season, even though LeBron's only done it once. And that was his farewell tour, his second farewell tour in Cleveland. And he's been getting all, and LeBron's been getting all the that he's gotten. Now, back to Anthony Davis. I'll touch on LeBron later. Back to Anthony Davis. Until you play a full season and actually give a damn about the game, which time has passed you by? I don't want to hear it. Now, as far as Luka Donkey goes, thank you, Cole Johnson, for that. That's a Cole Johnsonism.
Mm-hmm.
You suck. I said that tonight you were drafted, and I'm gonna say it again until you prove me wrong. You suck. Everybody wants to label you a complete player, and you're not. You've never been a complete player. You never will be a complete player unless you're a complete payer, yes, because you need to pay the Mavericks back for all the money you stole from them.
Oh, wow.
For being a one-dimensional player. And yes, I said it. He's a one-dimensional player. He loves playing offense. He loves taking logo threes. He's trying to be like Steph Curry, and he's not because Luka can't shoot the ball.
Wasn't Luka a bigger guy? Shouldn't he be low posting?
Luka's wider than he was when he came into the league. Does that tell you anything?
All more reason why he should be in the low
Look,
post.
I'll borrow from Droidd here. Thank God Luka's not Zion Williamson. All right? Thank God Luka is not Zion Williamson. Problem is for Luka, he's lazy.
Well, Texas is known for their chili, not their gumbo, so.
True. Luka Doncic on defense is lazy. He doesn't move his feet. He doesn't get his hand in the passing lane. He can't even guard people. More to the point, he doesn't want to guard people. End of ball game. So you take a pair of expiring contracts with Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis. Both contracts were set to expire in 2 years, part one. And part two, they both had an opt-out at the end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Which I think Anthony would have taken regardless, because I think he was tired of playing with LeBron anyway.
More on that later. Now, I've said everything about Luka I needed to say. He's lazy. He doesn't play defense. He doesn't want to play defense. He doesn't want to guard anybody. Doesn't want to get his hands in the passing lanes. He doesn't want to move his damn feet. How about that? You think I'm firing shots now, Victor? I'm just warming up. I'm just warming up. Until you prove me wrong, Luka Doncic, you will forever be, as Cole said best and as Stevie Wonder once coined, to borrow from Stevie Wonder, you will forever be, Luka Doncic, like Kyrita Herbal-Tea, a part-time player. And you're stealing from the Lakers, getting full-time money. You know what the Lakers should do? They should march your ass in the office and say, until you decide to guard somebody, we're benching you. But they won't do that because he's so exciting. He's so exciting offensively.
And
he's
also,
so exciting. He's one of the most exciting offensive players I've ever seen. Bullshit.
Well, also consideration, that would be an extremely bad look to get somebody like a Luka Doncic and then immediately bench him. That makes no sense.
Makes sense to me.
How? He's still a presence on the floor.
If you study any, and I'm not saying this to you, Victor, okay? I know you do your research. You study any kind of tape whatsoever. He doesn't play defense at all, period.
Just him being there. Just him being there is a force, though. Just him being there makes you think about it.
Golden State would have something to say about that.
Golden State's different. Golden State can...
Will you let me finish the joke, please? Damn it. And stop. You got me laughing now. I hate you for that. Just for that, Victor, I mean this kiddingly. You get this.
So I realize that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society. Oh my gosh. So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating, high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates magna cum stupid.
You know something? A very good question was posed when Arcus said, why didn't the Mavericks get enough back for him?
Good question.
AD, Max Christie, and Luka. I'll tell you what's going to happen. They're going to flip Anthony Davis.
Well,
again, you keep Max Christie, they're going to flip two players. And people are not going to like the two players I'm going to say they're going to flip, but they're going to flip him. Anthony Davis is one, Kyrie Irving's another. Flip them both to teams that are willing to trade for past their prime superstars. Brooklyn, I'm looking at you.
The Shadow Realm.
What'd they say?
Shut up.
What?
You're gonna send the two to the Shadow Realm?
They play like they're in the Shadow Realm. Next question.
And you know that Kyrie's not going back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn wants no part of that headache. They may take AD. They're like, yeah, we'll probably try and put some bionic parts in him. Maybe that'll help, give us a couple of miles out of him. But they ain't messing with Kyrie. Kyrie will end up being the next Colin Kaepernick, playing himself and prostrating himself out of the NBA.
Good.
He's become too much of a headache.
Don't you come back no more. So here's what I think will happen. Am I going to be totally wrong? Probably. You flip AD and Kyrie Irving to the Shadow Realm. You take their picks.
Mm-hmm.
You keep Max Christie, and you build around him and Derek Ivey. Make this the future. Make this the future. Don't make this about past your prime stars. Kyrie's past his prime, so is AD. And neither one of them has played a perfect season. And when I mean perfect season, I mean all 82 games. One of them is too chicken to play 82 games, and the other one is too injured to play 82 games.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll put it to you like this. The way those guys are playing, I don't see anyone really having any type of trade luster for them. They do not have an appeal.
Good. They'll get the hell out and stay out. And that's what I'm telling both of them. Anthony Davis, you had a chance to revive your career if you could have gone home. Bulls training staff would have kept you healthy. Or if you could have gone and played with Steve Kerr and company in San Francisco, they would have kept you healthy. You'd have been the second coming of Andrew Bogut.
Heck, he could have went to New York and they would have kept him healthy.
Nah, Tom Thibodeau would have ran him down, just like he ran down Derrick Rose.
That would have made him stronger.
I doubt it.
Tom Thibodeau, yeah, he runs his team, but they get stronger for it. Look at Luol Deng.
Yeah, Luol Deng was equipped with a jump shot, something Derrick Rose didn't bother to use enough.
Yeah, and he had a great fadeaway too.
Mm-hmm. Luol Deng was equipped with a jump shot, something Derrick Rose didn't bother to use enough.
I will say this about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose made one critical error in his entire illustrious career. Well, okay, two critical errors.
No, only one. He listened to his brother.
No, two. He had an opportunity to study under the learning tree of Kobe Bean Bryant.
And he rejected it. I'll give you that.
Because if there's ever been a person who knew how to battle injury and come back even stronger than before, it was Kobe.
Hell, if you really want to look at it, he could have studied under the greatest.
Could have.
He could have studied under the greatest.
But I think Mike has a very stringent regiment of who he would pick.
This is true.
I'm not sure he
would. You are absolutely right.
I don't know if he would have picked Derek first year. Second year, maybe.
Second year, maybe, but not first year.
Right.
So, as far as Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic trade value goes, I leave y'all with 4 letters. DBTH. Anybody from Chicago knows the meaning of that. Don't believe the hype. One of my favorite sluggers of all time had that in his locker to keep him motivated. You know who that is?
Eric Thomas.
Who else? Oh, and by the way, Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic, y'all are both some bitches. That's Snowman's take. What's yours? Take a break. When y'all get back, I'm going to issue the plan I had for rebuilding Golden State, and we're going to talk a little WNBA. And I have a prediction. It goes like this. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever will play for a title. And there's some individual awards awaiting Caitlin in her second year. All that and more when y'all get back on the Wacky Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Let's go to the Fanatics feedback zone, as Arku is the first one to hit us. Says Warriors don't have a future. Oh yeah, we'll see about that. He says that's all. Arku again. Problem is not trading Luka. It's the return they got. I explained what they're gonna do with that, and then he posed the question, why didn't he get enough back? Oh, they'll get more than enough back. It's the later moves you got to look at. It's the later moves surrounding this trade that you have to look at. The Boss team is in the house. Brian Will is with us as well. He says Spurs resurgence is at hand. It most certainly is. It most certainly is, especially with them getting De'Aaron Fox, and no one wants to talk about that trade. De'Aaron Fox is now with the right team in the right place because Sacramento already peaked. They already peaked. And he says this whole Texas gambling strong arm tactics angle is nasty work. Mm-hmm. And accountable commentary. Thanks for that term of nasty work. EJ Ernest James joins us. Says, good morning, Brian. Good morning to you, my friend, and good luck serving the Chicago public schools. I'm cheering you on, man. Speaking of basketball, how come people don't want to admit how good Caitlin Clark is with the Indiana Fever?
We've been through this multiple times.
I know that, but considering the fact that they've made moves, significant moves, no one wants to talk about it. I'll explain why in a minute. RQ says, "Are you a low-key Spurs fan, Snowman?" No, I'm a high-key Spurs fan.
Yeah, he's out.
I already admitted I'm a Spurs fan. I've been a fan of 3 teams in all the years. My first favorite team was the Philadelphia 76ers. Julia Serving, hello.
Dr. J.
Okay. Mom tried to convert me into a Showtime Laker fan, and she succeeded. Then Michael Jordan showed up in 1984, and I became a Bulls fan, and I will be a Bulls fan forever. Besides, I'm from Chicago. Okay. One of my favorite old-time Spurs, George Gervin, the Iceman, who later played with the Bulls when Michael Jordan was out with an injury. Okay. I've been a Bulls fan, I've been a Spurs fan, and I've been a Warrior fan since 2005 when I used to live in Montana. Something about their grit just drew me to them.
To me, I like the Spurs because of the days of David Robinson, Dennis Rodman, and of course
Tim
later
Duncan.
on with Tim Duncan. Yeah.
Tim Duncan.
It's the fundamentals of that team.
Yep.
It's
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what's wrong. I still have vertigo. So me and my parents are assuming that I have an ear infection, whether it be wax buildup or even just general infection.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, man.
And then also the caffeine caused me to plateau. So
oh boy.
Crash.
I crashed and burned.
Are you okay now? Can you stick around or do you need to take off?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm also so locked in on the Six Major because
I thought so.
It's impressive and sad at the same time because it feels like esports is dying slowly with how many orgless teams there are.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll go over it again as to why no one wants to give Caitlin Clark her just due.
Please do.
There's no good excuse.
No,
there really isn't.
But the reason why a lot of them won't do it is because she is a rookie, she's an upstart, and she does not have a quote unquote message behind her. You can't grandstand her for any.
Caitlin. Okay, can I comment on that, please, kind sir?
Go ahead.
Caitlin Clark wants to play basketball.
Exactly. But that's not what gets the eyeballs that much anymore. It's not just you can play basketball. It's also what do you stand for? This is not my belief, but this is the belief of many of the fans right now. They want to always have a message or a slogan or propaganda behind a particular individual.
Yeah,
and because Caitlin Clark is that conservative type of person, very, classy, upstanding, a very attractive young lady. Doesn't have to show it off like
she doesn't need to show it off. That smile is enough.
Right. Like someone we know in Chicago.
That smile. Listen. That smile right there is like, okay, she could be my daughter anytime because all my daughters do is smile. All my daughters do is smile. And they poke fun at me and they pick on me and they make fun of me and they laugh at me and they laugh with me. Oh, I'm sorry.
And there's a four-letter word. There's a 4-letter word that I know people are going to get mad about.
Oh, no.
But if you think about it, it's one of the big reasons why a lot of people who look like me and look like you have a problem with all of the hoopla that Caitlin Clark is getting.
Oh, no.
And you know what that 4-letter word is. I'll spell it out for you.
R-A-C-E.
Yes.
Race.
Look,
Because they'll say, "Why does the white girl always get the shine?"
Oh my god! Because she can play basketball. Oh my gosh!
I know that, and you know that.
Oh my god!
But do they know that?
Oh my heavens!
And for those who don't believe me, listen to a lot of the criticisms that people have been giving her.
Yep.
And read between the lines, you'll know it's where it's coming from.
Let me just say it plainly. Okay. And I know folks on YouTube are going to attack me, but I don't care. Caitlin Clark can play basketball. Angel Reese can't. Nah.
Well,
Let me say it again. For those of us in the cheap seats, and Victor, you're going to love me for this, at the old Rosemont Horizon.
Okay.
Caitlin Clark can play basketball. Angel Reese cannot.
She can play. She can play. She has the ability to play. Otherwise, she wouldn't have the championship that she has in college. The problem is that Caitlin Clark continues to seek excellence.
True. I'll give you.
I'll put this way.
I'll give you that.
Angel Reese thinks she's made it. Caitlin Clark knows she has ways to go to make it.
Yes. Thank you, Victor. Okay. Even this old dog can learn a few new tricks.
That's the big thing. Because I'm not gonna say that she doesn't know how to play. Otherwise, she wouldn't have a championship. You know.
True.
The problem is that, like I said before, she's a young girl. She's letting people gas her up, and she's being known for things outside of the court, i.e., IG. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
She needs to get back into, I need to step my game up. Caitlin Clark doesn't have that issue because Caitlin Clark has more of a solid background. It's like, I know I got to keep working on my game.
Yeah. And that's a belief I carry myself. Even with all the stuff I've learned, I'm still learning more. We all are.
But that's the thing. You can't attach a propaganda piece to her sexuality, her race.
Yep.
The only thing you probably could would be her gender, but she doesn't use that as a weakness. She uses it as a strength.
She uses that a big time strength.
She doesn't whine about it. She just plays basketball and does it well. And so people look as like, well, why is she so much better than everybody else? Or she thinks she's so much better than everybody else. And so now you get these narratives of her thinking that she's
everybody else. She knows she is because she works on her damn game.
So it's like, now you got all the people like Cheryl Swoops.
Oh, God.
Jameel Hill. Molly Karam.
Man, Jameel Hill, that frost-faced motherfucker.
These are women that are supposed to be championing women's sports, and yet they talk down about them. They talk down about right now one of the biggest female superstars in the WNBA, and they're talking trash about it.
In WNBA history. And Cheryl Swoops should know better. She's a Hall of Famer. She too was a WNBA
one of the starters.
superstar.
When the WNBA first got started,
she was one of the
pioneers. Yes,
she was one of the originals.
You don't hear Lisa Leslie doing that.
Lisa Leslie, A, is smart. B, knows where she's played, and C, she's been through the grind. Dear God in heaven, she's been through the grind.
That's what I'm just like, let these women play basketball and stop trying to attach all these hashtags and slogans.
Listen, I make a plea to the sports world in general, and in particular to women's sports. Leave the hashtags alone unless you're talking about that game, please. Unless you're going to use something as exciting, like let's play ball, like Indiana Fever, Hashtags like that, like wonderful game, wonderful player. Leave the hashtags alone, will you please? Good Lord. You know what? Victor ain't gonna like me for this, but Angel Reese, sit down.
Why should I get mad? Go ahead, sit her down.
I'm going to do this while I'm thinking about it. Angel Reese, you do have a championship. You beat Caitlin Clark. Okay? There's my preface. Now time to launch. Since then, you've sucked.
There you go.
Since then, you've gotten worse.
You pulled the Jalen Hurts move and regressed.
And you're continuing to regress in this new unrivaled league. Now, I will give you this, Angel Reese. The night you got double-teed and thrown out is bullshit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I have begged with you, I have pleaded with you on this program, on and off the air. Please work on your game. Leave the other stuff alone. You ain't got time. Soon, spring will be here. The WNBA season will be here. And you're going to have nothing to show for it.
She only has 2 months.
Except more missed layups and more rebounds.
Yep, she only got 2 months. Actually, 1 month. We're in February already.
If you're going to play an unrivaled, fine. Cool. I encourage it. But play. Work on your game, will you? If you had a low post, if Angel Reese had a low post game, nobody, and the Snowman means nobody, would with her in the post. Period. Now, people are telling me, you should look at the bigger picture. I am looking at the bigger picture. It's called a basketball game, you souls.
What is the bigger picture?
For me, the bigger picture is I want Angel Reese to get better.
Well, no, I'm asking now. What is the bigger picture?
They don't even know. They can't even provide an answer.
Is this of the social justice variety?
Yep. And I'm not going to repeat it here. I am not going to repeat it here because
we don't need to.
No.
Not important.
Tis not important at all. But do what Caitlin Clark is doing in terms of refining, reshaping, and redoing your game. You are a post player, Angel Reese, with a lot of ability. Okay? Look at me. You have a lot of raw ability. But if you really want to break down your game, Angel Reese, your footwork sucks, your post game sucks even worse, and you're too chicken to post anybody up. You know how many chances you have to post somebody up? But when you wheel into the lane, and I've seen this so many times over, when you wheel into the lane, you expose the ball too much, and the ball is chopped away from you before you could look. You know who does that a lot and gets the ball chopped away from him? Does the name Joel Embiid mean anything to you? Fix your game, Angel Reese, please. Unless, please fix your game, okay? That's all I'm saying. Fix your game and let your game do the talking. Because the more you do the talking, the more people are going to turn their heads and walk the away.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need the social justice stuff right now. You don't need the social media stuff right now. You need what got you to the dance and made you the 7th overall pick. And that's a basketball game. That's the tool. You have the tools. Use them. You know how dominant of a scorer you can be from the inside?
Mm-hmm.
If you worked on your footwork and developed a hook shot. Let me give you the case of an underrated center who added something to his game and became one of the best, but unfortunately injuries overtook him. And I think that the old school in the audience, Victor included, will recognize this name.
Mm-hmm.
Does the name Brad Daugherty mean anything to you?
Oh, yeah.
7 foot tall out of North Carolina, 7'1" out of North Carolina. I beg your pardon. You know what he added to his game when he got to the NBA? something Angel Reese can work on and immensely improve her game. Something Shaquille O'Neal worked on. A jump hook.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal. 7'1", 320 pounds. He added a soft touch. He knew he could run people over, just like you can run people over getting to the basket. But he added a jump hook. He added a soft touch to his game. He added a fadeaway jumper to his game and made him even more dangerous beginning in 2000 than he already was. Work on your game, Angel Reese. Just do that. And leave the social stuff alone until you develop your game. And while we're talking about the social stuff, just raise the name of women's basketball, will you? That's the only cause you should carry right now, because it's the only cause Caitlin Clark and others carry. They're not worried about any and everything else. They just want to play basketball. That's the attitude you should have right now. The attitude you should have is, I want to work on my game and I want to get better, and I want to see Caitlin Clark in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right. I want to face her in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I want a shot at revenge for her beating me in a regional final 2 years ago.
Right.
Or last year, I beg your pardon, last year. Just work on that, will you please? If you don't do anything else, do that. But will you is the question. Now get up. Coming up next.
This moment of Bronsexual stupidity is brought to you by...
Why'd you push that button, Victor?
I didn't. I don't have buttons, remember?
You got buttons.
No, I don't.
As I said, coming up next.
This moment of Bronsexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic Bronsexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YOKAY. Real LJPN. Now approve all this.
Oh, Lord.
Espresso McCoffee is here.
Oh, God. Hello, Espresso McCoffee. That's when you get the Irish accent and the New York accent at the same time.
Yep.
Espresso, the international supervillain. Espresso McCoffee. Why does that sound so hilarious?
I don't
Back
know.
in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There are so many rewards in life You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BT in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meat beep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
I pulled the wrong one out. Yikes. Do me a favor, Victor. Introduce Mr. McCoffee again, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is he, the international Irish Italiano supervillain, Espresso Meat Coffee.
See, Victor added the whole introduction. I just came up with the name after pulling an all-nighter, and it stuck.
Yep, all-nighter, and all you said was, "Here's Ryan."
I was going to say Ryan McCarthy. All right, because he had posted a comment. And I was about to read it. I was about to say Ryan McCarthy,
and all of a sudden,
it came out McCoffee.
McCoffee.
It did. I gave it the New York accent also. I wasn't thinking. I can honestly tell y'all, I wasn't thinking it. I wasn't planning it. It just came out. It's like McCoffee. Like what? Oh man. But thank you, Ryan McCoffee, for being a great follower, a great friend, kicking ass with your own show, No Credentials Required, which is absolutely fabulous. I had the chance to sit in with he and Dustin on a show, and I kind of cranked up something because they had mentioned baseball. And yes, I'm putting the Southern twang behind it because I can't
baseball.
Yes, baseball. And I kind of played this.
MLB on NBC.
Yes. Yes.
See, I don't think I was around for that. I don't think I've ever seen baseball on NBC. It's always been either WGN, because, local.
Yes.
And Fox.
Oh, you missed the fun that NBC and ABC used to have broadcasting baseball.
Oh, yeah, ABC did used to do
because ABC had Monday Night Football.
No,
and then they also had Monday Night Baseball.
Oh, that's right.
They had Monday Night Baseball. And speaking of Monday Night Baseball, not that one, this one. Try again. Hey, McCoffee, this is for you. And Dustin.
I'll be with that gentleman on Saturday.
What's that?
I will be with Mr. McCoffee on Saturday morning.
Oh, you're actually getting up?
NCR. Yep.
No, I say that kiddingly because I know you and how you love to sleep in.
Yeah. Especially on Fridays. But no, I was invited. I'll be there.
You're going to get up.
Mm-hmm. Do my darnest to do so. I'll be there.
Y'all, I gotta tell y'all an embarrassing moment that happened here on this show.
Uh-oh.
A week ago, I was sitting in this chair and I had the old setup.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing great, cruising right through the show, but then the fatigue started to creep in on me, and a headache wound up slamming into me.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a critical mistake live on the air.
You leaned back.
I leaned back in this chair. You know what it took to wake me up? It took my on-screen son, Droidd, screaming in my ear. Because I forgot I had these on.
I yelled. I called.
I totally forgot. You called twice.
I called twice.
You called twice. I totally... Look... We were just about at the finish line, too.
Mm-hmm.
Had one segment left, and I'm thinking, okay, I can get through it, and then I can pass out.
The thing is, migraines take a lot out of you.
Yeah, migraine messed me up, man.
Migraines take a
migraine
lot
mess. I went right as soon as we signed off, and Droidd, thank you very much, my friend. I love you, brother, for signing us off. I went right into the room and fell out. I closed the blinds. I closed the door. It's because that in that situation, you want nothing but darkness.
Mm-hmm.
You want nothing but darkness. I passed out, man. I mean, my wife deals with constant migraines, and I don't wish that on anybody. I truly mean that.
Mm-hmm.
When you deal with a migraine, it ain't fun.
It is not. It is not.
It is not fun at all. All right. We're at halftime. We're going to take our extended break. Then we're going to have some fun for the second half of the show. But I want to tell y'all that Friday is going to be a Super Bowl mega show because Michael Lyle will join us, and that's going to be about an hour. I'm going to get Cole Johnson to join us. You already know the rest of that sentence. The regular crew will be here. And the lovely Deb Whitkus will join us as well.
All right.
Yeah, we're fully loaded. Oh, boy, you quit pushing buttons over here. Damn it. I say Deb Whitkus and this happens.
I mean, say her name and she appears.
Right? That's our faithful few. As Charles Faulkner said, say their name and they appear. Okay, Deb, say it. Is there any question who she's picking for the Super Bowl?
No.
And I'm going to try to get Mike Debate to join us. So we're going to have a Super Bowl mega show to take us into the weekend and take us to the Super Bowl. And yes, we will be doing a live stream of the Super Bowl, beginning with the pregame show, where you'll hear some of the interviews that we've already done. Victor will join us. Droidd will join us. I'm going to get the big dog in here also for the Super Bowl. And then it's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. Let's take a break. We're at the top of the hour. When y'all get back, you know what's coming next.
Yeah.
Dear God in heaven.
Here we go.
Victor, will you please?
Snowman in the morning, back in a deuce.
Snowman in the morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
One of the great things about ordering meals from Mother of Macros is that you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Click the national or local delivery link to access the menu, and we'll ship the meals right to your door. We understand you won't always have time to plan, shop, prepare, and cook to provide healthy nutrition for your family, so the process is simple and saves you hours. We know you're busy, so our meals are professionally prepared and packaged. You only need to heat them up and enjoy. We provide macro-balanced, delicious meals chock full of fresh, local ingredients with none of the stuff you don't want to eat. Plus, our menu changes every week, keeping your taste buds wanting more. We take care of your meals so you can worry about everything else on your list. Mother of Macros.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BET in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E-Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays, so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players.
From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
It's no secret. Today's consumer wants convenience and likes things on the go. They want to be listened to and receive instant solutions to their queries. This can often make or break the customer service experience. That's why it makes convenient interactions easy for you. Whether your customers want to connect with you via text, Facebook Messenger, Google, Instagram, or website, all messages now come to the one easy-to-use inbox, so you don't have to check a dozen different sites from the platform. From here, you can send SMS or email, answer questions, schedule appointments, take payments, and close more deals simply by messaging back and forth with your customers. When someone searches for a business like yours, they will look at your reviews. So unless you have more positive reviews, they'll choose someone else. Luck makes it easy to collect hundreds or even thousands of reviews from your customers. Simply send a review invitation or create automation that requests customer reviews right after the sale, or maybe right after a service is completed. It will take them 30 seconds or less to leave the review. Now those reviews will show up on the search result and increase your ranking that matters most. Plus, our advanced reporting will show you exactly where your leads are coming from and if your website or ads are doing their job. So why are you waiting? Put your business way in front of your competitors, get more leads, convert more of those leads to paying customers by getting started with today.
Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
One of the great things about ordering meals from Mother of Macros is that you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Click the national or local delivery link to access the menu, and we'll ship the meals right to your door. We understand you won't always have time to plan, shop, prepare, and cook to provide healthy nutrition for your family, so the process is simple and saves you hours. We know you're busy, so our meals are professionally prepared and packaged. You only need to heat them up and enjoy. We provide macro-balanced, delicious meals chock full of fresh, local ingredients with none of the stuff you don't want to eat. Plus, our menu changes every week, keeping your taste buds wanting more. We take care of your meals so you can worry about everything else on your list. Mother of Macros.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BT in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E. Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meat beef of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Sports bettors, listen up.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Oh man, sorry for the extended break. I had to run to the restroom. Yeah, I'm working on me and Caffeine and Pop getting a divorce once and for all. It's just when I think I got away, they pull me back in. No more excuses when it comes to that. Vic joins me. Droidd joins me for the second half, as long as all the folks in the Fanatics feedback zone. And speaking of which, Vic says yes. Vic will make his No Credentials Required debut on Saturday morning. So check out No Credentials Required. It's a fabulous show. As I said, I've had a chance to be on it. I even had a chance to co-host with them. The guys do a great job over there. Please go subscribe to his channel. Let's get that channel monetized so Ryan can continue to do his broadcasting. I don't even think Fox Sports does mega shows, just Big Can and Deep Peanut Butter Skin. Oh my gosh. Ryan, why'd you have to make that joke, man? I'll tell you why he had to make that joke, because if he didn't, I would. I'll tell you exactly why he had to make that joke. Yes, I decided that Friday and Sunday we're gonna do it here live Friday morning, and we're gonna run it again on Sunday. But it will be a Super Bowl mega show. That means all the guests we can think of will participate in the show with us. We'll try to get as many as we can. You'll see the interview I had a chance to do with Gary Reasons, two-time Super Bowl champion from the New York Football Giants. Deb Wickets will join us. Michael Lyle will join us. So we just decided Friday is going to be the Super Bowl mega show. We're going to work on a time, and we're just going to put it all together and get everybody ready for the big game, which is 6:30 on Sunday. All right. Now, and of course, we'll have the Fanatics feedback zone, especially when we run the mega show back on Sunday. So anybody that missed it on Friday, they can see it on Sunday. They can make their comments. We will be live for the full day. And it's all about Super Bowl 59. But
I got some news for the panel.
What?
Give me a second. Un momento.
Hurry up.
I'm sorry, Victor. I had to do this.
Okay.
This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation.
You had to explain that one.
I will not further elaborate, but who thinks Droidd won't be on the broadcast for the Super Bowl? That's damn right, because I just got news from my work that I have Super Bowl Sunday off.
Oh, they lied. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Droidd will totally be with us for Super Sunday. Droidd will totally be with us for Super Sunday. I can't wait to I think this is the first one you've called with us, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yep.
If anybody remembers what happened last year with old Snowman in the Super Bowl, let's see. I got full of meatballs. I got full of dessert. Great football game. And we didn't get off the air until 2 in the doggone morning. I'm serious. I planned only a 30-minute post-game show. Only 30 minutes. Yeah, so much for that. So much for that. And Victor can tell you, I was running out of steam when they were running out of time in overtime.
Yeah.
I was ready to hit the wall. I was ready to go right into the wall. I didn't care. I didn't care who won the game. It was a fabulous game. I didn't care who won the game. I was dead on the doornail the next day. We did not do a show that Monday.
Nope.
We didn't. Because Victor texted me, and then Shane followed up and said, "Are we actually going to try to do a show today?"
No.
And to answer the question in the best way that we know how, Mr. Bishop Bullwinkle, were we actually going to try to do a show the Monday after the Super Bowl?
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
You're doing it this year whether you like it or not.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I will fly solo if I have to, sir.
I'll push the button and turn you off. Because that's an off day for us.
Why?
You know, we can't do consistent.
I know. I'm
like
kidding. That. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But I am going to make it a point to immediately sign off when we're done, so I can get a good night's sleep. Because I
can't scream in the mic for another 5 minutes, either in anger and joy.
You scream in my ear again, we're gonna have voids. Like, let me finish. Like, thank you for waking me up. Like, thank you for waking me up. And you know what, Droidd? Out of love, you know why I call you my on-screen son? Because you're as crazy as Dakota.
Oh no, I'm just crazy.
No, Dakota's crazy also, but I love that kid. I love him dearly.
Yeah, but you get my point. I'm pretty
I know. I get. Why do you think I coupled it with the joke that I made?
I don't know.
You got to remember, I'm a father. Damn it.
I don't know. I
can't wait for Droidd to become a father.
Oh.
I'm waiting for that day.
You really had to make me think about it.
Yep. People did it to me.
You and a whole lot of you.
Why? Haven't you thought about it?
No, because I just got with my new lady. So
I'm kidding. I know where you've been. I'm kidding.
Sir.
What?
You lost your damn mind.
Well, I thought the same for the longest time, and then Donna was born. Yeah. So I know I know exactly where you're coming from. That's why I made that joke, because I got a surprise, and I got to share this story, and I shared it with Jody. Liz did not know that she was carrying. And we literally, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, because I was there, we did not find out until the moment Donna was born. Well, not completely the moment she was born, but the day she was born. Because she had like real stomach issues. I mean, she was hurting. And anybody that's been with somebody for a long time knows if she doesn't sleep, you don't sleep. I've gone through it with Jody for 7 years, almost 7 years. She was not feeling well at all. And she tried sleeping in bed. That didn't work. Tried sleeping on the couch. That didn't work. Tried sleeping back in bed. That didn't work. So finally, I called an ambulance. I said, we got to get her to the hospital. Yeah, what we thought was indigestion was anything but. And they took her into the room to do an exam, and they said, you stay out here, we're going to do a quick exam, everything should be all right. Oh boy, did I get the knockout punch. Because they called me into the room, and Liz's eyes were this big. They were as big as Jordan's eyes when having a chance to play against LeBron and roast his ass. No, this one's for Victor. They were as big as Scott Podsednik's eyes against Brad Lidge. In 2005.
Ooh.
When I came in the room, Liz looked at me and said, we got a situation here. I said, what's going on? She says, I'm pregnant and I'm about to deliver.
Now.
As official Jaguar Gator 9 says on his channel Best, and I got to get him on here. I'm sorry. What?
Or as you would say, I'm sorry, can you speak to my good ear?
Exactly. Thank you, Jim Carrey, for that one. But I looked at her and I said, I'm sorry. What? She says, I'm about to have a baby. Y'all want to see a 6'5", 300-pound black man go splat right on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. And I was due in a couple days to ride from Indianapolis back to Chicago because Roosevelt softball was making its debut period. And I kept watching the weather, seeing how they were going to handle that. And actually, they played in an inside dome. Man, I wrote an email to the athletic director in the SID the day Donna was born, and I included a picture, and I said, I have a pretty good reason why I'm not going to make the debut. Her name is Donna Marie Snow. She is 21 and a half inches long, and she was 7 pounds, 12 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, whoa.
Right.
Even Mark, my broadcast partner, the late Mark Farina, God bless you, Mark, I miss you, was like, wait, what? Because when Liz was resting, I went back home to the apartment and called everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I called everybody.
Ryan,
you're an idiot. I
got to step in because this is what caught me off guard. I'm watching TV.
That setup right there, folks.
This man calls me, and I'm like, yeah, what's up? Are you sitting down? He knows I hate that. If you're going to tell me something, just tell me. I'm like, yeah, I'm sitting down. And he says the following. Hi, Uncle Victor.
Did.
I put the phone down.
Yep.
I walked, got myself a long, big glass of water.
Which is what I have over here right now.
Took a big swig, sat down, picked up the phone, took another swig, and spat it right out.
Yes. He sure did. He sure did. What do we often say, Victor? Excuse the b-hell out of me?
Exactly. He said, yes, you are now an uncle.
And Victor said it again.
Again. Excuse the B hell out of me.
Yes.
Told me everything about Donna, and I was like, I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
I was so doggone happy. I didn't know what to say.
I sure as hell did. I was happy, but I was also in shock.
Yeah.
I was in shock. I'm going, huh? What?
Like, excuse me? What?
I mean, hold on a minute. Had it happened in 2013, the year Donald was born, instead of 2016, I'd have been saying this.
Are you kidding me?
Right.
Wait, Paul, do it again.
Are you kidding me?
Instead, you pull the Al Michaels.
He did what?
Exactly.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And instead, Chris Bass came to mind.
What in the all types of blue hell?
When you, yeah, I know, Ryan. I know what I said. And of course, you took it and ran with it and made a joke out of it, and I appreciate you for that. And I appreciate you folks hanging out with us here on this Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. That has gone completely off the rails as I regale my tales of fatherhood.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, when Liz told me I'm pregnant and I'm going to deliver right now, had I known Paul Allen's phrase was coming up 3 years earlier, I'd have spat out,
Are you kidding me?
Instead, I faded and people around me were going,
He did what?
I looked at her now. I wanted to say,
What in the all types of blue hell?
but no. Donna was born and I was the happiest man on earth. I surprised Victor. I surprised Mark. I surprised Joshua Jackson, who's a very dear friend of mine down in, he's in Savannah, Georgia right now at Savannah State University. Congrats to him. But everybody I called, they were like, wait, what? And like I said, as official Jaguar Gator 9 says on his channel with a series I love watching, Dumb Decisions, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, Donna was born. I lost her 2 years, unfortunately lost her 2 years later to SIDS. But that little girl put a spark in me. And later on, where's his phone? And later on, this woman put a spark in me. That, of course, is the beautiful Dr. K, my beautiful wife. Can y'all believe I'm going to celebrate 6 years of marriage with her this June and 7 years together? Where's the time gone? All right, we got to take a break and we got some business to take care of. But believe me, y'all see the pattern of the show that we're going to follow, except when we go off the rails like that, when I regale you of tales of fatherhood and tie it into sports. Because I swear Donna was going to be a Pacer fan. I knew she was going to be a Colts fan. I was going to try to bend her over to the 49ers, but unfortunately, I didn't get enough time. She probably would have looked at me and said, "You fool!" The same way my wife looks at me and says, "You fool!" when it comes to football, because, as anybody doesn't know, my wife is a Colts fan. This is a little trinket she made me to put on the desk, and when I get my new camera, hopefully I'll order it today, it will display all the trinkets she gave me. All right, let's take a break. When y'all get back, you know what we do on Wednesday to finish this up, so we're going to finish it up in style. Snowman in the Morning on this Wacky Wednesday. Back after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself.
Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There are so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extra berth. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BET in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
It's no secret. Today's consumer wants convenience and likes things on the go. They want to be listened to and receive instant solutions to their queries. This can often make or break the customer service experience. That's why it makes convenient interactions easy for you. Whether your customers want to connect with you via text, Facebook Messenger, Google, Instagram, or website, all messages now come to the one easy-to-use inbox, so you don't have to check a dozen different sites from the platform. From here, you can send SMS or email, answer questions, schedule appointments, take payments, and close more deals simply by messaging back and forth with your customers. When someone searches for a business like yours, they will look at your reviews. So unless you have more positive reviews, they'll choose someone else. Luck makes it easy to collect hundreds or even thousands of reviews from your customers. Simply send a review invitation or create automation that requests customer reviews right after the sale, or maybe right after a service is completed. It will take them 30 seconds or less to leave the review. Now those reviews will show up on the search result and increase your ranking that matters most. Plus, our advanced reporting will show you exactly where your leads are coming from and if your website or ads are doing their job. So why are you waiting? Put your business way in front of your competitors, get more leads, convert more of those leads to paying customers by getting started with today.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
All right, we've reached the bottom of the show, the bottom of the second hour.
Uh-oh.
You know, when I talked with Cole last Friday to open the show, he literally said to me, I thought this segment would have a finite finish.
Nope.
Would have a finite run. But no. No. Because of something like this.
This moment of Bronsexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic Bronsexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. LJPM, now approve all this.
Nope. It will never go away.
Which leads to this.
So I realized that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, get all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating, high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university, where everyone graduates magna cum stupid.
Kill it.
Which leads to this.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronsexual Confessions.
I'm just trying. It's been like 2 and 3 and
Shut up.
Bang, bang.
Okay. I'm going to apologize to Mosaic TV. I'm going to apologize to Zepo TV.
Oh, no.
I'm going to apologize to all the folks listening on our radio networks in advance.
You're about to swear, aren't you?
I got a swear jar right here next to me.
Oh, boy.
Can I say the first one?
No. This is all mine.
I cut myself out. Doesn't count.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
Let's get it.
With my apologies out of the way, David the fuck Price had to open and fix his whole mouth.
His whole mouth.
Thank
to
you,
say.
Give me this button. To say, quote, in my expert opinion,
no,
I'm an MJ fan.
No.
What?
No,
What?
No,
What?
When someone says, in my expert opinion, you know they're about to spout some BS.
I know that. We've read it for years back home in Chicago.
Oh, God. Go ahead.
Now, let's try this again. David the fuck Price said, quote, in my expert opinion, I am an MJ fan, but we have to admit LBJ is the GOAT. I'm about to throw up. I watched all the NBA games and highlights since then, but Braun is the monster of all monsters. No lies detected. Only trolls would disagree. Close quote.
Never do that accent in your life. Can I say it?
Oh, I'm going to do it again.
Can I say it, sir?
No.
Why?
No. Because I said no.
No. Can I say? Can I swear? No.
No.
You swearing?
You swearing?
I didn't swear yet.
I apologize. Well, okay. Fair enough. That's fair. Okay. Now there's a picture that has LeBron James dunking over a mediocre player. Says LeBron James at 40, posterized 7-foot player. And on the right, it says Jordan at 40, bench just watching. Okay, so you're going to find a random LeBron dunk and a random picture of Michael Jordan on the bench where he may be resting, by the way. And you're going to put the two together to say that? You stupid half-wit motherfucker. Do you know what Michael did at age 40? Something LeBron will never do at age 40. That's a 50-point game. I know this stupid bastard does not think. Well, I'll stop my sentence there. Droid, you're allowed to cuss. Let her rip.
First off, fuck you for that accent. As somebody who's worked with Brits,
oh, that's right.
As have I.
Who's worked with Brits, so has Dog very closely.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you for that.
What? I've worked with Brits too. Next.
I'm talking about in the esports world, sir.
I've worked with them in the esports and the real world, sir.
Esports is false because have you been a part of an org?
Not yet.
Have you been a manager in an org?
Yeah.
You can't say yes to being a manager in an org when you haven't been in an org.
Have you? Of course.
Yes.
I know you have. Shut up.
Yeah, you said you did.
Spire, Sway, Lycus.
Will you shut up and get on with it?
Same thing with Dogs. Spire.
Oh my God.
I'm going to cut the rest of your hair off if you don't quit. Now say what you wanted to say. After you said fuck you to me for the accent, I couldn't resist it, given the quote.
Second of all,
fuck anybody who wants to disown and diminish any achievements made by players.
Mm-hmm.
This applies to Jordan fans and this applies to LeBron fans. This is a 50-50 fuck you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, I will say this, and don't you interrupt me on this, or else I will walk out of the studio. LeBron, despite having a long career, yes, it's long, it's ridiculous. He's not a terrible basketball player. If he was a terrible basketball player, then he wouldn't be in the NBA in the first place. Jordan, I think, overall, is the best. Everywhere, he's the best. I will never say LeBron is better than Jordan. but LeBron is a decently good player when he was in his 20s and 30s. But now he's in his 40s. Which is where I say, LeBron, just retire. Because I think now you're already going to be in Hall of Fame just because of your achievements, your previous scoring totals, and all that. He's going to be Hall of Fame. But I cannot have any more slander to either side. Just respect each other, shake some fucking hands, and show some fucking adulterated respect.
Well,
okay. and then all we can do, and then now since that's all done, we can crack open a fucking beer, sit back, relax, and enjoy laughing at the NBA in its current state. Thank you, and have a good fucking day.
Okay.
I agree with part of that.
Okay, LeBron was a fabulous athlete. He's always been a fabulous athlete. He just sucks as an NBA basketball player. That's my contention.
I'll put it this way. To say that there are no bad scrub players in the NBA, Kwame Brown has something to say about that.
I can name you a few more.
But
you get my point. He had the amount of minutes he's getting and the amount of points he's scoring you can't say he's bad.
It's a point of contention that I have had as well. It's a point of contention that I have had as well. I do not diminish what LeBron has done in the NBA.
Correct.
It's something to speak of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as Snowman and I, we've had our back and forth about this. I always say the biggest credit that I can give to LeBron is a young black 18-year-old LeBron James who came into $95 million. For him to have little to no controversies, especially of a young black man coming to a lot of money, is something to speak of his character.
That's something to say. That's something to talk about. Yeah.
Okay. The thing is that Bronsexuals, and they are the only ones I've seen do this on a consistent basis.
Let her rip.
Will find ways to diminish and deteriorate other individuals' accolades. I've heard that Dr. J wasn't nothing. I heard Larry Bird wasn't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Johnson, David Robinson. To say that Jordan's era was filled with nothing but milkmen and plumbers, that is a very low shot and very disrespectful to those legends like a Patrick Ewing, like a Charles Oakley, like a Chief Robert Parrish, Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, Muggsy Bogues, Karl Malone, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. I'm just spitballing here.
Mm-hmm.
I can go with hundreds more. Now you're right, Droidd. It doesn't make sense to try and diminish what LeBron's done. We know LeBron can put the ball in the basket. He's proven that.
Mm-hmm.
But to
it
try
makes no sense to diminish what Jordan's done,
what Dr. J has done, what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did, what Magic did.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. That sounds like a super like deep south. That way to pronounce Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson. Who's your favorite player? Magic Johnson.
Wait.
Use a Ray-Rayism.
There's a reason we're laughing. There's a reason we're laughing at the way you fumbled that word. Because when Ray shows up, he doesn't say Magic Johnson. He says Magic Jensen. And it just sends us all into a fit of giggles.
Kyrita Herbal Tea is where we got that one. Wilt Chamberlain of Commerce.
Chamberlain of Commerce.
Shaquita O'Neal.
But I apply this same. Yeah. You can't disrespect the player when they have the points, when they have the some players don't have consistency, but you get my point. There's a lot of great players in the NBA right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically giving a big old middle finger to a lot of sports analysts. One of those, I hate to say it, Kyrie Irving. He's been playing pretty good recently, and I'll give him that. Like, I can't have, but I still can't have respect for these player fan bases who constantly diminish one another's players' achievements. Just agree to disagree, shut up, and move on.
Well, the thing is,
but who are we talking about here?
Right. The thing is, the GOAT contention, the GOAT conversation is generational.
Mm-hmm. And it's very, very subjective.
because there are people who say, Jordan ain't the greatest. I think Dr. J was. And those who think Dr. J, like, Dr. J was all right, but he had nothing on Daryl Dawkins.
Right.
And people on Daryl Dawkins, he wasn't no Jerry West or Bill Russell.
Or Moses Malone.
It's always going to be, it's a very tribalistic conversation. We'll just put it that way. It's a tribalistic conversation. You have several different tribes. I'm pretty sure the people who think LeBron ain't nothing, and they think that Kyrie is the better player.
Right.
We have people who think that Embiid is a GOAT. As crazy as that sounds. We have people who think that
he's got a lot of work to get
Harden
there.
is a GOAT.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Well, Embiid still has at least time to prove that he's a Hall of Famer in some shape or form. Harden's running out of time.
Comment for that.
Harden's running out of time. Kyrie, I think he's done well enough to be borderline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say exactly he is Hall of Fame, but borderline is the way.
But I will get. This is the biggest indictment that I can give LeBron for the Bronsexuals, only because this is what Bronsexuals say. Every person that LeBron has played with has become better. They have elevated their games because of playing with LeBron. Look at Kyrie Irving and look at Anthony Davis. And tell me if that's true or not.
Austin Reeves too. I remember I saw an interview from Austin Reeves. He said, in his rookie year, when they knew they sucked and they knew that they were going to make it far, they were going to make playoffs. His only goal was to beat LeBron to the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was hilarious. Because you got to realize, like, especially with all these rookies coming into the Lakers, minus, Bronny, a lot of these the guys coming to the Lakers, they're going to need to look to guys like LeBron for, that veteran advice.
Now, will they get it?
That's the question.
Because that's another contingency that I have. LeBron ain't the most forthcoming with help.
Yeah.
I have seen it too many times.
So have I.
I'll give you a perfect example, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. I remember listening to a podcast with Mr. Ken Kennedy. He was talking about top guys like Taker and top guys everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
He said Taker throws down ropes so people can climb up with him or climb to his level.
Right.
There's like two mountains.
Right.
Everyone else.
I would say is like a Jokic.
Right. Everyone else throws boulders. To me, I think Bron throws boulders, not ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he has time to prove me wrong because he is getting to that twilight of his career. Maybe he can find someone and really mentor them. Maybe it is Bronny.
I think maybe, once he retires and, Bryce is in the league, he's not going to go to LA. I will preach that.
Mm-hmm.
He won't go to LA.
Same here.
Bryce, he starts his career at Arizona next year, and I'm excited to see him play because I think he could be different than Bronny. Because from what I've seen, this man don't play games for anything.
Right.
He's all basketball, and I like that.
Business. He's business.
He's all about that business and making sure he gets the job done. That's respect.
I give that. I'll give that. And if he comes to the league, he will be extremely successful if that's what he stays with.
If he sticks with what he's at right now, and that's basketball, this is under his own choice and his own power, then I think Bronny will be outshined by Bryce in the first 2 years of his career. But the whole point is going to the right team.
Mm-hmm. That will develop him, that will watch him, that will train him.
And I don't know what the next 4 years is in the NBA is going to look like, so I can't really tell you what team would be a fit for Bryce James until his draft year, which is in 4 years. Because I hope he plays his senior year. I hope he doesn't do the Bronny thing and not play his senior year, unless he's like a Cooper Flag, really popping off in college to the point where he's on a completely different level. That's when I'll be like, okay, he can come out of junior year into the NBA and be fine. But what I am sick of, and I know what Snowman is sick of seeing, the freshmen coming straight, the freshmen in college playing 1 year and then declaring for the NBA draft.
Yeah.
That's gotta go. And so do we. Get out of our face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure.
Hold up.
Well, I gotta play.
This right. I know. I'll accept the penalty.
False start.
Dear Bronsexuals, you.
And stop diminishing
Once
others'
again,
achievements.
Dear Bronsexuals, you. Dear Laker Bronsexuals, you especially. Dear ESPN for shoving them down our throats and up our asses for 22 years. You, and a whole lot of you. Now get out of our faces, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure.
I'll take another penalty. Why is the NBA in the shitter right now? Because yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Now get the fuck out of our face, you thirsty bitches.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of the Bronsexual Confessions.
Tomorrow, Mike Drop Moran will join us. And then don't forget on Friday, it's our Super Bowl mega show to close off the week and take you, I beg your pardon, and take you into Super Bowl Sunday. Boy, my voice just took a beating. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. God bless you. We love you. Thanks for hanging with us. And thanks for making us better by sticking around with us. So long, everybody. Two final messages. One, to the big dog, you ain't hanging it up yet. We're going to find a way to help you stay in the game and get better. And two, to my homie Terry Little from the Knucklehead Chronicles, who is battling the same monster I did, which is pancreatic cancer. We love you, we support you, and we know damn well you're going to kick it straight in the ass just like old Snowman did. See you tomorrow.